Good morning, it's Melissa, Mother Lover for Life, coming to you with their Sacred Path cards from the park. Today I'm going to be doing the Peace Tree spread. Um, oops, I had already started and, pardon me, um, had a little flub with the recording here, so we're just gonna shuffle these and start all over again. Sometimes we just have to have a do-over. So the Peace Tree spread looks like this, like a tree. It's a 5-card spread, and the Peace Tree spread should be used if you're feeling at odds with your environment or aspects of self. The Peace Tree is a white pine, which symbolizes the end of strife and the union of the original 5 nations of the Iroquois Peace Confederacy. We of the Wolf Clan hold peace as our guiding light. In understanding the role of peace in the fifth world on which we are now embarking, we must first seek inner peace. The serenity that comes from a clean conscience, a humble heart, a smiling face, a twinkling eye, a gentle touch, and a positive outlook is the goal. In the modern world where the serene forests are not always available, confusion, worry, hurry, and noise take their toll. The peace tree lives in the hearts and minds of those who seek the silent places of the spirit. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle these cards again, and we'll go ahead and draw 5 more cards. I hope all of you are having a good day and enjoying life. Happy 4th of July. I hope you all have a safe 4th of July. Have fun, but stay safe. I'm out here at the park camping and enjoying myself and doing what I love. So I'm feeling pretty good. Still don't have a permanent home, but I'm okay with that. I feel at home in nature. And I know Great Mystery is making a way for me. Everything's always working out for me, even when it doesn't appear that way to everyone else. I know the work that I've put in, the spiritual work that I've done in order to get me this far. So regardless of what everyone else thinks or says, I know that I'm on the right path, and I feel good about that. I may not have all those fancy things or physical objects to show those, how rich I am in my heart, but I don't have anything to prove to anybody anymore. So that's a really good place to be in my heart, because I used to worry about what everybody else thought, and now I just don't give a shit. It makes me a lot happier. It's a real free feeling. When you don't allow the other people's judgment of your life or what you do determine how you feel about yourself. It was probably the best thing that ever happened to me. And so let's go ahead and we'll fan these cards out and see what Great Mystery has to share with us today and what we can learn and focus on for something positive today. So I like starting my morning out like this. It's a good way to get me on the right path first thing in the morning. I usually feel pretty happy in the morning anyhow, but this is a good daily focus for me. Just come out here, have my coffee, and do my reading and breathe in that good country air. So the first card is the Buried Talent card, which represents the gift or ability you are not acknowledging because you haven't set your roots deep enough into Mother Earth. The talent will directly apply to your seeking inner peace. So let's draw that first card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the first card, I'm going to scooch a little closer so you can see these cards a little better. The first card is 33, which is a very spiritual number for me. There are 33 bones in your spine, This is Dreamtime Unlimited Vision. So let's look up 33 and see what that says. Dreamtime teaches other realms that exist within the whole. Body double, wonders here, solutions for the soul. Touching other sacred space across the Milky Way, traveling to distant stars, connecting night to day. The first type of dream is a property dream. Presages events that will bring the dreamer material possessions. This is also called a wealth dream and is brought by the allies to show the sleeping dreamer the actual physical situations that will bring abundance to the teepee. In this type of dream, the abundance a person will receive in their life can be foretold. The second type of dream is a no-account dream. In this type of dream, nothing more than ambiguous or foggy remnants of unconnected thoughts are remembered upon waking. Due to lack of information presented, these dreams don't have any real value and are the lowest on the totem pole in importance. These dreams may also be called gives away nothing dreams. The reason for this is that no secrets are given away. The third type of dream is a wish dream that may contain the dreamer's hopes for his or her future, which do not always manifest physically because they are not backed by trust. If this type of dream is dreamed by another person and it has you in it and you are told about it, the dream can have some medicine value. The fourth type of dream is the medicine dream that brings vision of the person's future in correct and impeccable form. This type of sleep time dream is a rare gift and is the type of most sought after by those seeking the void. It has always been tribal custom to keep these dreams to yourself until someone else was told by a waking vision that you had received a medicine dream. At that point, if the medicine dream was something that would aid the whole tribe or nation, the dreamer could decide whether or not to open the vision through the telling of it. So that was the dream. I received a card in the mail. It said doctor and my name, first and last name. I don't know if that really means anything, but I did dream it was like a little card, which could be meaning that I'm going to reapply and get my nursing license reinstated. Who knows? That's what I dreamt. That was my last dream that I can remember recently. If the dream time is called to you, you are being asked to see with unlimited vision. Wipe the dust from your eyes and pay attention to the messages you are receiving from the parallel universe. Our world is pregnant with possibilities. All time is now. You are a co-creator in the two worlds and will be given unlimited sight and knowing if you ask for it. This vision may come in a sleep time dream or through out-of-body journeying. It will give you the insight that you need at this time. Unlimited vision allows any seeker to pierce the veil of unconsciousness and come to an inner knowing. In all cases, this card marks a time of seeing truth on all levels of creation. You are now being given the ability to go beyond the accepted reality. The cocoon is open. Trust yourself and your allies and your medicine. You may now take flight. And I've been drawing that card quite a bit, so that's a really good root card for me. So my second card I drew is 9, South Shield, which is innocence and inner child, and I feel like I am connecting with my inner child out here. I'm feeling more alive. The second card is the root card, which represents the strength to be gained. This card gives you the tool needed to earth your confusion and replace it with substance or strength. When looking at the lesson presented by this card, you may wish to imagine this card as the root of your new understanding. So that is a good card for me, number 9, because the more grounded I stay in my inner child, the more fun life is, and it's more of an adventure, and I don't feel as old, stiff, stagnant, and, you know, shitty about life. because sometimes, you know, being around people that are stagnant and content takes its toll on you. Red earth, south shield, child filled with wonder, teach me to yield. Laughter is your giveaway, in innocence and joy, tricking me into the place of little girls and boys. The south shield is the shield of the child within, as well as the place where our physical life begins. Red, the color of the faith, is the color of the south on the medicine wheel, or sacred hoop. From the south to north, the good red road of our earth walk leads us to the experiences that give us understanding of living in harmony. In Western tribes, the coyote or mouse sits in the south, and in the Eastern tribes, the porcupine is the creature being that holds the energy of the child. Through knowing the child within, you will restore in faith in life and capture the wonder of being alive. The South Shield card marks a time of returning to the childlike parts of self that need no support from the ego. Look at how you can be humble in the present situation. Balance work with play and sacredness and with irreverence. In other words, you'll need to lighten up and drop the uptight parts of self before you can continue. This may be time to get some physical exercise to loosen up tight muscles, or to laugh to loosen up your sophisticated garbage. Stop holding on so tight and remember how to trust. How can you trust anything or anyone when the image in the mirror is not really you? In all cases, the South card insists that the child within is trying to teach you something about how to handle the situation. Listening and trusting to the little tyke might restore some of the lost magic of life. Remember, playfulness heals a world of woes. The more serious you take life, the less chance you have of winning. So that's a good root card for me. The third card is Smoke Signals 23, Intent. And my intention is to help everyone and myself through sharing my story and the struggle and the happiness and joy that I'm receiving. Even though I've had some struggles, I still have joy in my life. I don't focus on the struggles, I focus on what I made it through. The third card is the Trunk card, which signifies the lesson you need to apply to your physical body and your sense of self. To walk tall in health and in balance, you should apply this lesson to your life. So 23. Excuse me. Sacred language of the sky, please speak to me. You who live where eagle flies, spirit I can see, in the form of cloud people, coming from the fire, sacred smoke you call to me to be my desires. Let me travel skyward with a heart so true that may fly like eagle and be close to you. The red race has understood and utilized many unspoken languages for centuries. We have been taught to read the signs in the faces of the cloud people, the changes in the weather, the movements of the herds, the habits of our brothers and sisters and creature beings, the cries of howls of the wild, the messages in our dreams, and the language of the heart. Smoke signals are another universal unspoken language of Native Americans. The sky language is achieved through lighting a fire of mixed green and dry wood and using a wet blanket to smother and release clouds of smoke in times of battle, and each tribe used different signals to mark a path of action or to change their secret plans. The constant activity kept the enemy bewildered and confused. The smoke signals being sent your way call for clear intent. If your purpose or direction in life has been muddled, now is the time to walk your talk, and I am. The signals you send to others may be bringing you unwanted attention your way. Observe what it is that you are putting out and straighten up so that you will attract the kind of experiences and people you want inside your sacred space. And that's what I'm doing, being very selective about who I want in my sacred space. Another message is a reminder from the spirit world. If your lack of direction or you have unclear intent as to what your needs are, your allies cannot assist you with those requests. Clear intent brings rewards on all levels and will speed your growth process. Pay attention and take advantage of the power of your intentions. You have won half the battle when your clear intent removes the barriers to decisive action. So that's a good one for me. And then number 4, the fourth card is the branch card, which tells you what lesson is needed to reach the light of grandfather son's love and understanding. This card is also a clue to mental attitude. If your attitude is limiting the amount of joy you are experiencing, it will be evident to you. That is, if the card reflects something you are not doing, it reveals the mental attitude that could use an adjustment so that you may reach farther and touch the peace you seek. And I drew number 18, the whirling rainbow. Unity and wholeness achieved. And I love that card. That is number 18, the whirling rainbow. Oops. Whirling rainbow, giver of life, through your cleansing rains, unity, all colors, the children of earth will walk in peace again. Whirling rainbow prophecy, your warriors now arise, sisters and brothers in harmony, your light in their eyes. Whirling rainbow, touch our hearts, we will surely fly, never lonely or apart, our whirling colors in the sky. To the Navajo and Hopi, the swirling or whirling rainbow woman is the bringer of friendly rains that nurture the three sisters, corn, squash, and beans, during the summer so that the people will be fed. Many times an image of the whirling rainbow is created in sand painting, an ancient sacred healing art performed by the medicine clans of those nations. The whirling rainbow woman comes from all 4 directions and curves like a swastika covering all directions. The outside of the sacred circle is protected by another whirling rainbow woman, bending her body in the space below, creating a cup shape to catch the rain and protect the circle. Without the rain, the 3 sisters will die and the people will not be fed. The whirling rainbow is the promise of peace among all nations and all people. The rainbow race stresses equality and opposes the idea of a superior race that would control or conquer other races. The rainbow race brings peace through the understanding that all races are one. The unity of all colors, all creeds working together for the good of the whole, is the idea that is embodied in the whirling rainbow. When all pathways to wholeness are respected by all cultures, the prophecy of the whirling rainbow will be completed. If the whirling rainbow has appeared, you are being asked to remove any type of discord from your life in order to grow. Don't feed the negativity. Look at any lessons being presented at this time, learn from them, and then focus your attention on creating new beauty and abundance in your life. Do not allow yourself to be caught in the quicksand of petty tyrants. A true worthy opponent will present lessons to make you grow beyond any high drama and into a sense of unity with the self. Other petty tyrants are not worthy of your attention or your energy. You need not take on the issues of others when the discord is due to their lack of unity within themselves. Encircle any discord with the whirling rainbow of peace and enter or consider the unity you have with great mystery. When you keep your eye on the goal and your feet on the sacred path of beauty, remember that any challenges to unity are equal to your ability to overcome them. So that was the branch card. And the 5th card is the Father Sky card, which indicates the personal freedom that you can gain, knowing you may attain personal freedom whenever you find inner peace. You may also find the courage to lay aside judgments, conflicts, or doubts that keep you from the freedom of flight in Father Sky. The winds of change live in Father Sky and can also be your allies when letting go of old habits that create stagnation. So I drew 20, counting coop, victory. Yay! And I feel victorious today. I've been healed, and I'm grateful for that. I'm probably going to cry. But yeah, I feel victorious today. That is a good card. So I have victory, 20, So the application of this card, oops, I'll get to it eventually. So the act of this card signifies a victory over an enemy or an accepted challenge. The warrior clans of the Native American use many methods of stealth, guile, surprise, planning, and physical strength to claim prizes from their opponents. The war cry has been shouted and a victory is assured. If you have received the Counting Coup card, you are being put on notice that a personal victory is in the works. You may have overcome a long-time challenge or conquered an opponent. So now it is time to share your victory with others, and that's what I'm doing by doing these YouTube videos. Whether the victory is one of a spiritual nature or a winning of a lottery ticket, it makes no difference. You are to honor yourself at this time and be grateful for your blessings. And I am. This represents the success of forward movement and acknowledgement of right action. You have been true to yourself and are being rewarded for staying on the sacred path. Congratulations. Victory is sweet, but sweeter still when the spoils are shared with those you care for. Share the joy of your coup with those who want to see you winning. Remember, warriors who had counted coup always took care of the widowed, aged, feeble. The material victories shared bring further honor, providing another coup feather for those willing to give away. And that's a wonderful card to end on today with our peace tree reading, victory. So I'm happy to share this with you, and I hope all of you have a lovely 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. We are in victory. So I love all of you. Have a great day and be safe. Mother Lover out. Peace.